Rev up those fryers. Okay. Forgot to update the title. We're doing a new project again today. One that is about the same effort level, I would say. Find your short on joy. Ba, 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 da, ba. Forgot to update the description for the music and stuff. And yes, those fryers are revved. Where's the category? There we go. I want gaming. Forgot to change that last stream as well. Hey Lukey. Today we're gonna be trying out something new. I know a couple people have done this before, but I want to do my own version of this where I kind of make my own GD World Island / fan game, essentially, where I just build a couple of low stakes levels. The first one, I want to do 5, probably. First song I'm using is a Creo song. It's called Flow. And I want every level to kind of increase in difficulty as well. And also have every level introduce a new game mechanic. So whether that be like the green orb or the robot. And then like the last level will be kind of putting the other 4 together. And that one will probably be closer to like 45 seconds or something. I'm not sure. Gonna kind of wing it. So let's see. GD World introduces cube, ship, ball, UFO, wave. And it also introduces blue pads, but not red or black, if I remember. I consider dash orbs to be on the table for use because they were used in the challenge. One level could be speed changes as well. I'm just gonna call it whatever the thing is, whatever the song is, and then let's do GD World Island. I don't have a name for the island yet, so yeah, we'll put you this. Okay. That's kind of how I want the click pattern to go. I want this first one to have a like a mechanical feel, so I'm gonna do like gray stuff. Let's try this ground. Let me try different combos. This is my next instinct. This is a good combo. This always works. This song is kind of like dark and moody, and so I'm thinking like that's how the level should look, which I think makes sense. Obviously. Okay, background is that. Why are... Okay, yeah, that's not even fully gray. Which is what I want. Okay. gameplay. This level, I think I want to introduce the robot game mode. Right about here. Yeah, let's see if I can't get to there. My stream looks laggy. Maybe. I don't know. That is not good. I do need to actually go and look up stuff. Let's see. GD World. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Go give Nexus a watch quick. Give him a view. Okay. Bwah, 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 bwah. Excuse me. Kind of choked on my drink a little. Okay, so yeah, layout for this. I think that's good. Oh, excuse me. Lukey, how have you been doing lately? I like the Anna Gamer. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's try this. Hello there. There we go. Who's there? Oh, knock knock. Okay, there we go. Is that Obi-Wan? Hello there impression. Hello there. Gravity portals have been introduced, so I can get away with using those. But they need to be in, like, chunks is the thing. That was so good. Oh, thanks. Hello there. Down. Right there. Wait, are there guidelines for this? Yeah, I'm keeping the levels to like 30 seconds-ish. And I'm not going crazy with the decoration. Excuse me. Boom, boom, boom. I really like long platforms and then having like a speed portal or a gameplay portal just like off to one of the sides of them. Just has like a cool feel to it. So I gotta teach the player at this point that they can do small jumps and high jumps. So I think the easiest one to do is do the high jumps first. So like right here. I'd say that's fine, right about there. Whoops. Okay. Imagine. No, I'm not gonna do that. How long are we at? 12 seconds? Okay. Around halfway done. It is kind of weird because I'm not used to building, like, easier difficulty levels. It's like, I want to make sure that they don't jump too high. I want to essentially make this a jump like this. Yeah, I want it to be like this. So I might get rid of that and replace it with this big one. Like, I want you to have some leeway, but that jump is, like, these jumps are meant to say, hey, you can hold, and these are like, you can still tap. Oh, the level that introduces speed changes should have slopes on them too. That'd be cool. Hello, Inez. Looks fun. Thanks. FXGD. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, and then I think the rest of the level is gonna be just the cube and the robot, like, flip-flopping between each other. Not like in this, like, concentration, but, like, still. So, like, right here, there's gonna be spikes, so that you have to do the robot jump. Nice! I like that. Something about robot jumps going into portals, like other gameplay portals, was really nice. Okay. So, I would like to do a little bit of decoration right now. Just like a tiny bit though. Nothing nuts. Right? So like these gears, they're probably fine as is. But I will be trying to make this Rob Top style, so I'm gonna add these things. And then like this, I need the warehouse blocks. Do I want the warehouse blocks? See, here's the thing. Could do this. Then the detail is like a lighter blue. Yeah. So literally could just do something like this. Watermelon Man. Balls. Clutterfunk be like. Shrudy, hello. You should listen to Weightless by Macaroni Union. What a name. What a name. I have a star pose. if you guys have any recommendations for songs to use for later in the level, go ahead and suggest them. If I know them, I might use it. One of the songs I want to use is Unstable Geometry by Waterflame. I would like to use that song. Robot portal. Yeah, it looks better when it's filled in. Nadir by wont. I've heard of wont before. Basically made all of Woolsey's music. Still a good artist though. Okay. Possibly. You have to do some looking. Attack of the Killer Queen. You should like Flight of the Bumblebee. Let's try this. Back in town. Techno Tinkers, it's me, the next one. Oh yeah, pads exist. I forgot pads. I actually forgot that pads existed for a second. I've played this game for how many years? My bedroom's light bulb exploded. Oh my god. Dude, your luck. It doesn't exist. Hey, bro. We're making some small little levels today. Woo! It's like the equivalent of a triple spike. Actually, that is. Man, everyone's leaving and then coming back. But I'm only knowing when people come back, because all they say is back. Very epic layout. Thank you. And then little one right about here. So that's not a medium one, but a medium one. Bro! Is the duck song L? No. Are we at 27? What am I doing? I hate when I do that. Right there is the end wall. Which means it's probably right about there, actually, so let's test it. End wall. Oh, I was so close. I swear I hear Mario Odyssey when the music isn't playing. Well, what if I told you? There is Mario Odyssey. I just have it very, very quiet. That's me in your ceiling. I would like to turn this into a video at some point. So the music's gotta be very quiet so I can, like, cut it out for later. I stole your Switch. I'm in your house. Heck yeah, brother. Oh, I like that. That's fun. stutter. And this is high jump. Trespassing. That's said so innocently, but like it's such a... That quote goes raw. That quote goes raw for real. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. So this is gonna be like... Just jump over the thing. Actually, I don't know if I want to have it like that. Maybe it's like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me move up here. That worked out. Actually, try that. Yeah, and then this. Right here is one last jump. Okay, yeah. Let's play from the beginning and see if we like the layout, alright? Hey, Ziffles. Yo, that's cool. I actually like the layout just as it is. I don't think much needs to change. Gameplay-wise, I think it's strong. I will be having fun like this, though. It's kind of messing with things like this. This is the kind of stuff I like doing. It's very epico, just as you said. Just as you said, right? Okay. So now I gotta think of the structures, and if I remember right, Rob doesn't do crazy things with the structures. There's just kind of vertical pillars, right? Yeah, that's how it's looking. You know, like nothing juts off or anything. Because I do want this to look like it could fit into the main game. Alvin and the Chipmunks Commit War Crime Simulator. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information, if I'm being honest. It pains me to do this. Right there. That's the last jump. Commit war crimes. I'm supposed to commit war crimes with the war crime information. I guess that makes sense. Pillars. Boop, boop, boop. Nope. Right there. Jeez, I'm losing it. Can't keep track of my keyboard keys. Jeez, come on. These guys I'm gonna have floating, actually. That's gonna be a pillar. Better. hate square ones. Square structures suck. This is gonna be in the Rob Top style? Yeah, just default blocks and stuff. Also, hi Ozzel. Hello. What did square structures ever do to you? Be too rigid. Racist against square structures. No, not all of them. Just the ones that don't look good. And, like, are objectively worse feeling for gameplay. Like these. Like, that looks so much more interesting to look at. That's so much more interesting to look at already. Okay, block design. I think I'm just going to do the darker ones. Cut in 4K. Also, I have these just as blue, just as a placeholder. I'm not married to the idea. All I know is that I don't want the whole level to be gray, because it's boring. Gotta have some splash of color in there, you know? Okay. Y'all. Whoop. Deadlocked first ball. So true. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that message. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm supposed to gather from that. God damn it. There we go. Copy values, place these, bam, 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 bam. Bow, whatever, wow, bow, whatever, wow, bow, whatever, wow, whatever, wow, whatever, wow, whatever, wow, whatever, wow. Okay, nice. Should add the green arrow Rob Top always uses. Oh, just like, just this. Yeah. It'll be surrounded by excuse me, a couple of these. Perfect. Perfect. I actually don't think having that one there. Alright, so the ground has to be these guys. These guys, I think, should be the same color as... Ooh, should it be the same color as... Oh, I need to add player color stuff too, I just remembered. Here, let me just place these down. La 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 ba da ba da ba 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 ba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam, 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 bam. This is how I imagine how fast Rob was going when he was under the deadline for GD World 2 release, just for building the levels. Jump up in the air. This one can be it. Nice. Dark clouds start to swirl. Ba 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 da da bow. Okay, so what I'm thinking is the object color will be the cyan, and then this will be more of a darker color, like this. I can play around with it, can't I? I like it being blue. So maybe they're both. Ooh. I'll be your one-up girl. I kind of like this. It kind of looks pretty dead. Looks a little dead, you know? 'Cause you know that I'll be there. Okay. Ba 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 da ba. I'm actually starting to wonder if they both should be the same thing. If they're both like this, and then I think in terms of orb deco, I would like them to be held up, like suspended by these things. And for the color of them, they would probably be light background. Okay, okay, okay. I fell for it. Actually, objects should be white. Yeah. White and the cyan. That's a good color combo. I love dead stuff. L. GG World's future levels. I'm mainly taking inspiration from the levels themselves, like the Dashlands and Toxic Factory. I could go on a talent show. L. Probably not. Though I appreciate the enthusiasm. Shoot. I need the things. Where are they? The outlines for these spikes, where are they? Here, aren't they? Yeah, right here. Okay, let's play around with what color these could be then. Same green as the arrow? Ooh, I don't dislike that. Singing better than the FNAF 1 song. I also would like to have the portal held up. I think that's a cool idea. You always see orbs being suspended, but not really portals. So I kind of want to change that meta a little bit with those. Orb needs decoration as well. We just need like 1 or 2 spinning objects. Let's do this on the light background, but then have one of these. Or actually, we could do like the thing that blast processing does, where it does 2 of them. One is that one, and then this one, because it's the less dominant color, is the green. So this is our orb deco, just like that. Let's see how this looks. Okay. Oh, what? Why is the end wall so late now? What? What happened? Why is the end wall late? You sneaky bastard, I found you. I actually think I'm going to get rid of the 2 of them and just replace it with one of them that's the size in between. And then have it be the green. Let me see. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, you hear Snow Kingdom. I have the Mario Odyssey soundtrack on in the background. Actually, no, I want one that's the object color, just blending. So both of them are on 5 for the spikes. Gears look really bad when they're clipping through blocks that aren't solid, so unfortunately I can't do that for this. So I actually have to just resort to this, which kind of sucks. Nothing I can do though. Snow Kingdom is one of my favorites. Like music-wise. It also just is a really nice and, like, for it being so cold, it's very cozy, you know? Wow, that worked perfectly twice in a row. Cool. Okay. Player color. I think things are just kind of set to the default. So, like, let's say I wanted to use the blocky ones. These things. Just player 1. Yeah. I will move them up, though, because they are just kind of, like, sunken in. I'll move them up 3 each. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That look better right there. Yeah. Nah. 1, 2, 3. You can only play light because on iOS update made it so you can't play GD. I know, I'm so upset about that. It really does suck that that's like the state that it's in right now, is like a good chunk of the community can't even play the game right now because of how, like, not prepared things are. It's very unfortunate. Let me back over here. Whoops! I hate when I do that. God damn it. Okay, cool. Bwam. Bwam, bwam, bwam. Bwam. Okay, let me play it from 0. See how it looks. Nice. That's cool. I like this. This is fun. It's fun, like very fun, very low stakes sort of thing. I do want to have a structure up here. I need more things in the air. Like I just don't care. I don't know why, I'm having very severe deja vu right now. Ah, well. Let's go place these on all the orbs. My goal of this stream is to at least get this level done. Ideally, I'd start a second one, but no promises. Yeah, so like things like this, I'll need to put like a backing on it, I think. So it's gonna be where would it be? It'd be like this. And then underneath it would just be like bottom 3 just background 6. Copy color of the background. Like that. And then this, and then have this on bottom 3. Actually, bottom 2. I could put these, I could move everything in them. Bottom 1, bottom 2. Yeah, see, there is that subtle difference. Because then I do this. That looks a little bit odd. Hey, Thomas. Do I have it down here? Ooh, those are the second player color. Nice, okay. Nice. Your profile picture would be a good plush. I've thought about that too, actually. I would love to have someone who's like good at sewing, and if they can get like a fabric that's like a green fading into like a medium blue to a purple. I would love to have a plush of my guy. Okay. Right, the orb stuff. I want to have this one poke out from the structure. Triple check those. Now what if these join up? Is that too visually confusing? I don't think that's bad. Sir plays a lot. Welcome. Welcome to it. This one's just gonna be nice and basic. I can see the bottom of it. I can't cheat it. No, I can cheat it. I'm not gonna cheat it. It's not gonna be straight down. Yeah. You, though, might be able to do this. Now, since it's later, I can have a little bit more fun with it. And that's the last one. Cool. I like this. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna put in the effort. I'm not gonna have spikes. They're all gonna be gears. These are all gonna have the backing to them. I was going to not worry about it, but then I was like, no, I like having the gears and the structures. I'm gonna put in the effort. I'm gonna put in the effort. Hello. Got quite a bit of people here. Turns out people actually like watching the thing that they subscribe to my channel for in the first place. That's nuts. It's not just stick figure animation? Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, gross. No! There we go. That. It's such a nitpicky thing, but like, I just had it selected. None of those, please. These are on bottom two. Okay, so I should be able to just select everything. What else am I selecting? Oh, the arrow, that's fine. Bottom one. Okay. Copy the values from these. He goes from that amount for real. Nah, no one loses that amount of subs quickly. Oh yeah, the gears. They have to be put down now. Put down out back. Oh. Can these be the large ones? What are the large ones? They're player color 2. Okay, interesting, interesting, interesting. I would like to have some like this that have gears. I'm gonna move this one. That was really bugging me. Gears that have, where are the gears? They're over here's. Right there, this one. I want ones like this. Shows when to build stuff. This is gonna be an impassable wall. And I need a 3-fer. Need you. Also this block. Seven. 70. 1.5. Group 2. What a bounce out. That should be fine. Alright, I just got some bangers. Dude, true. I love the soundtrack. Soundtrack is so motivating to listen to, like, genuinely. Oh, we need decoration for the portals. I forgot. I'm gonna get rid of that. That feels more like GD World to me. And then something's gonna need to go in here. Whoops. Messed that one up. There we go. Hey, Stephen. Stefan. Whatever. I just think they're neat. Yeah, let's see how this looks. Chill! That's what this is. Playing Mario Odyssey while there's Mario Odyssey music in the background. Hey! That's actually really cool that you mentioned that. Every winter, I get back into like a Mario Odyssey phase, where I go and just like play the game from the start, make a new save file and everything. And I usually do that when I go back home for like winter break and stuff, because I'm a college student. And so like I've progressively been getting more and more excited to go back home simply because of the fact that I'll be able to play the game while on break. It's just very fun. Jacob Nora, hello. Welcome to stream. How are you doing, brother? You know, it's kind of weird. This kind of reminds me of Taman style. Just like this really simple stuff. Default blocks just being used. My Odyssey's 20 out of 10. Real. You have a 9 circles level? Nice. Would you like to verify? Nah. I'm not good at playing the game, I'm just good at building. I just want to see. Oh, that stinks. This feels very intrusive, yeah. I think I like them under better. Yeah, that feels better to look at. You're good at building, play Minecraft? I wish I could. Minecraft isn't a game that, Minecraft is a game that I wasn't meant to play, if I'm being honest. I don't think I was meant to play Minecraft. Gameplay portals don't need anything. I don't think. So what did GD World do for... Oh, they did that thing. Okay. Very descriptive, I know. Hang on. I'll just do this. This is all you need. Just light background. You're set. Game mode portal. Deco right there. All you need. That's it. Right there. Any other gameplay portals? Yes, this one. Oh, that one's gonna look like GLaDOS. Just off, kind of like that. Game, gravity. Okay, let's see what I have so far for this. Gears there. Oh, that'd be a cool coin. GD World had coins. Hey, Talon. Veronica. Hello, everybody. This is the level I've been building on for the past, what, hour and a half? Oh my goodness, this has gone by fast. Essentially, I want to make my own fan-made GD World island. The one to come after Toxic Factory. It's kind of what I'm thinking right now, seeing how many levels I can get done. I'm not going to do all of them in the stream, but this is the first one. Can I put an Easter egg of a red A? Probably not. Okay, yeah. I'm going to add more of these guys around, because the level needs more things in the air, just in general. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum, ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Boo-doo-boo-ba-da-boo-doo-ba-da-boo-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Cool. I actually really like the way that this first part looks. Like, this area, this looks nice. Just, like, compositionally, it looks nice. Ba-da-ba-bow. Do you play Roblox? I do not. At least not anymore. I used to play it with friends, but we would only play like one game because it was the only place that you could play a game like that. I want to make double long of these as well. Yeah, it's still that gear. Cool. Oh, and then right there that can go the arrow. Arrow placements. Let's see. Yep, that's in the middle. If you think about it, aren't GG World Islands just gauntlets? Yeah, I would say so. But they're like very minimally decorated gauntlets. Like, I've done 70% of a GD World level in an hour and a half. Yeah, right about there. Where's the single? Singular needs to be somewhere else as well. I think that's fine. What happens if I put one up there? Ooh, maybe I need to do this guy then. I don't know. No, that's too mean. Yeah, I guess I don't need that. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-do. This is one of the levels of all time. Thank you. That's been the goal whole time. So for single blocks, I think I'm gonna have them be on a group or pillars. One wides, Oh, I need an alpha just in case. Always start out. Trigger 1, 0, 0. Always. So then 3 will be pulse group 3, 0.5. What color do we want to pulse it? Do we want to do that? It's like, dude. You do all yellow. Yellow kind of looks cool on this. Kind of matches the color scheme. Saw a bug. Yeah! I missed. I'm gonna keep it yellow for now, but they're all gonna be like on the same Y level, so I can adjust all of them later. 4. Let's do 5 and 6. Four, 5, 6. Hello. What's up? Okay. It isn't very bright. I'll save that. 7. And now we can reuse groups. So what is it? 3 to 7. So 3. 3. And then we can do 3. 4, let's include this one. 4, 5, 6, 7, and this will be 3, and then 4. That should be it. Yeah. 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4. Hey, that's a cool level. Thank you. I'm just trying to do a simple like GD World styled level. Like just using default blocks, essentially. This is my excuse to build something short and like not complicated with default blocks, because people sleep on default blocks. It's like, oh, you need to have like so many layers of decoration in order for something to look good. And I'm like, no, just if it looks good, it looks good. Calm down. I don't think I'm gonna do that watermelon man. You can though, you can give it a shot. Hey, swagger out, let's go. Damn it. I'm not gonna play anyone's level on stream, because if I play yours, then I have to play other people's. And that's not what the stream is about. Thank you for asking, though. Beforehand. Oh, I know what else I need. I know what else I need. 6. 6. Okay. I need a glow piece. And I'm not looking in the right place for it. Okay, so put it on this color, but on that same group, and that'll do that. But if I put it over top of that stuff, and then this is over top of that, that should blend it even more. Maybe this is where the other thing comes into play that I want. GD servers are down, that means 2.2 is coming out. Imagine. Imagine if that's just how easy it was. Though if I remember right, 2.1 came out like at this time of day. Is this one not included? I just forget these. What? Why is it only that one? Link these. Make it orange. Yeah. Make him more orange. Randomi, hello. Yeah, that's much better. Right there. Nice, okay. So now, all I need to do is just 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, it's flipped. That's right. Okay. So 3 is going to be the next one. It's right here, and then it'll be the next one after that. Get rid of this. And copy, paste it with the other sides of the glow. So the, yep, the intensity's still there. Four, 5, 6, 7. And then it's 3 and 4 next. 3, 4. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay, that's actually good. It teaches that you can't hold down or do a minimalist jump for every jump you do. swagger up. Bounce out, probably put it at 0.8. You don't think it fits the song? I think it fits. I think it fits if you squint. I like this. I like this level. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to add. Like, do I have enough? Do I have these things throughout the whole part? Actually, yeah, these right here is going to be really nice. Tell me a good night story. There was once a creator named J735. He was the manager of a factory, a warehouse that just so happened to be located on the island of a dormant volcano. However, one fateful day, some dumbass fell onto the island and essentially caused the volcano to awaken. After about 3 minutes of this new character frantically trying to escape the island, the volcano erupts and blasts him away. Meanwhile, J735 catches wind that his factory is about to be blown up because of this volcano. So he rushes over on his trusty boat with his partner, his comrade, his assistant, his right-hand man, named Alkali. They rush over to try to stop the volcano, but they were not fast enough. The volcano explodes, not only sending the mysterious figure one direction in the shockwave, but Jay in another direction as well. Dun, 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 dun. That's my story. Good night. if this is a GD level. Well, do I have a YouTube link for you? Do I have a YouTube video for you? There you go. If that sounds interesting, go and watch this 12-minute video I made 2 years ago. Oh my god. That should not have been funny, but it was. What other kind of decoration can I do? Is there anything else that this needs? Is there anything? I genuinely don't know. Like, I feel like if I would rob, I would call this done. This feels nice. This feels right. You know? Whoa. Okay, good. I think one thing I'm going to do actually is add more like high structures like this. And then have gears in them. Like this. But like still they're you're not at risk of hitting them, they're just there to kind of fill the space out more. Yeah, like you cannot get hit by that. Yeah, that looks fine. Bro, what is this? Did I teleport somehow to 2015? I'm making my I'm trying to make GD World a GD World island. Essentially. Something needs to be here. I think I want a wider one, like you know, 5. 5 might be good. I just wanted to do something where I could still decorate, but have it not be like high stakes. Essentially. Just so I could work on something and keep myself busy, but like also decorate. It has an insane drop. I actually haven't listened to the whole song. I heard the first like 20 seconds. I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this for this thing later. And just never listened to the other parts of it because I don't need it for this idea that I have. Actually, this one will be 5 as well. I'll add chains. Just like that. Listen to the whole thing right now. Okay. Do that, might as well. Click that play button. So hit that subscribe button. feel it. That's cool. Creo can just like add sounds, and it's cool. Whoa. I know what I need to add. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool, I like that. Good song. Too bad I'm only using the first the first 30 seconds of it. What a shame. But they didn't have my latest and greatest console, the Infinity Sphere. You guys will understand that in like half a year. Oh, pulses. Bro, using keyboard to play? Yeah. Yeah, my middle finger's been trained ever since I switched over to PC. Because before, when I just had my when I had my Windows laptop, I didn't have a mouse. So in order to play, I didn't want to use the touchpad because that was inconsistent, and the space bar was like in the middle. I had to like have my hand move over to the side, so that wasn't nice. So I trained myself to use the up arrow. I created on trackpad? I used to, yeah. In fact, all of this level, as far as I know, was built with a trackpad. At least all the parts I did. Like, there's one part that isn't mine, because this is a collab. It was up here with Mr. Chicken Man. But all this, that was me. This wasn't with a mouse. I really like this part still. This part has like some cool vibes. I can tell it's based off of like 80s arcade. That's fun. I like going back to like previous stuff and being like, oh yeah, that still makes sense. Did you get a mouse after that? I think I found one and then started using it for levels like Barren Wasteland. No. Barren Wasteland was before Arcadia, so... Yeah, I got a mouse by the time that I was working on Terrestrial Pursuit, in that case. Because that would have been my next level. And then we'll want to turn 3 to yellow. What up, girl? Hi, puppy. You want to see what I got?
She's beautiful right now.
Zelda is.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I almost knocked over the posters.
You gonna take the headphones? Everyone say hi to Liv. She's here now.
Sup, chat?
Alright, this is what I got.
The song choice.
The glow.
Yeah.
I only have that happen on the one wides.
I like that.
This is the level that introduces the robot game mode.
Jay, girlfriend reveal. It's me. Good. Oh yeah. Okay, how would I say this? The girlfriend.
There you go.
I like it.
Any suggestions?
No.
No? It's
No.
perfect just as it is.
Yep, you could release it now.
I'm not gonna. I have like one thing left
wasn't
to
Lukey the one that also knew Burger Meister Burger?
do. Lukey, is that true? Was that you? Or was that someone else?
Oh, Frenzy Doll. Yes, I do think you are awesome. Oh no, Dennis 002. I'll judge her based on her hardest level she beat. No, no.
She's in the process of doing the...
It was Lukey! Hi, Lukey!
She's in the process of doing Can't Let Go. The upside down part is kicking her ass because she refuses
No, it's
to use
not!
she refused to use practice mode.
I don't know what you're talking about. Gaslighting! Slander!
Lukey's screaming hello now.
Hi, Lukey! Oh, yeah, what did this say? Oh, see, okay. Hi. Hi, Frenzy. They said everyone say hi, Frenzy. Me. Let's say hello to Frenzy.
The upside down part is the hardest part. Exactly. It's awful. It is truly
And practice mode's for babies.
disgusting.
And I'm not a baby.
Yeah, you are.
No.
Okay. Gotta do some nice color combos here.
Did you get that? You did? That's not my joke earlier, but
What joke?
the J girlfriend reveal. Replace the G with a J. Girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend. Are you gonna laugh at it?
Ha.
Yes.
Ha 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 ha.
Yes!
Just do a 180 with your head.
Now the internet knows I'm funny. You know, I just gotta go out to Australia. Then the level will be fine. 'Cause
Then
I
the
got
level
the
will be
first
fine.
part. Like easy peasy, you know?
Well, then that part will be upside down and backwards.
No, since I already know how to play that part, it won't be an issue.
I wish that's how it works.
No, I know these things. I know these things.
What are you gonna do?
Minecraft.
You're gonna play Minecraft? Okay. Lucas, hello, welcome to stream. Da, 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 da. These can be more intense, I think. Nope. Copy, paste.
Oh my gosh, talking about pretty sure Scar did win.
Win Secret Life?
Yeah.
Nice.
I started watching his series. I watched the first 2 episodes. But yeah, I think he won.
Good for him. Have any of you guys been watching Secret Life by chance? Because it's watching those Minecraft series are kind of like our latest obsession.
Right.
Lukey hasn't? Okay.
He has not.
Correct.
Luke.
They're really fun to watch. Dennis hasn't either. Sad. You guys are missing out. Hermitcraft will be number 1? Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna judge Dennis by the amount of life games he's watched then. Huh? How's that feel? Because they said that they were gonna judge me on the hardest level I beat.
You know what? That's fair.
The law of equivalent exchange. I can't open Minecraft now, you broke it.
Oh, right, this one had 0.2 fade in. Now these guys are 20 and 30. Hey Jay, you should watch Battle for Dream Island, my favorite show on YouTube. What is it about? Is it like a Minecraft series? I should be able to just copy these, actually. That's what that would be. It's like about objects competing for a prize. Whoever wins will get the prize. Okay. Huh. By the way, Jay, I added you in my game. Bruh, the tank game? You added me in a tank game? Oh no. I'm not gonna do well. I can tell you that right now, Dennis.
No.
Add Everness fix hitboxes? Absolutely not. I will never do that.
I might lose my Minecraft web. So
What?
goodbye.
Why?
You messed up my files!
How? I did jack shit.
With all your nonsense about trying to connect everything, now it's some files are missing or corrupted. What have you done?
I've done nothing.
So I need to verify and repair them, and it says you won't retain any mod files, and game saves that aren't backed up may also be lost. I never went in and backed up my game files. But I can't open them now, so...
That is very strange. I am sorry if you end up losing that stuff.
I'm gonna lose my stuff.
For context, I've been trying to see if there's a way that Liv and I can play Minecraft together. But for some reason, opening a LAN server just doesn't work for some reason. Like, it just doesn't work for us. And we're not sure why. Nah, this has got to be 5. Yeah, that works. Same thing with player 2. Yeah, we've done that. Typing in the IP address thing, that didn't work either.
Mm-hmm.
Buzz, buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Default. I think right here I might add in a little bit of color into the background, just a tiny bit. Here we go. You sent me the background? Okay, I'll get that in later, once the stream's done. The stream's actually gone on a lot longer than I thought on this one level. But I'm having a lot of fun doing it, so I'm not complaining at all. Not even complaining. Yeah, so just like a touch of color in the background. Just a touch, you know? I think it came out okay. Yeah, that's great. Dude, that's beautiful. You even got the parallax in there? That's gonna be so fun. I'm excited. Thank you for doing that. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Okay, I'm not.
It's a taco.
What?
It's a taco.
Hot dogs or tacos?
Yeah. This is encased on 3 sides. We're talking like hard shell, not soft shell.
Okay. I think that makes sense.
Listen, this just tells me that whoever asked that question never saw the diagram.
That would be Dennis.
I knew it!
Dennis, you're making enemies today.
One very particular enemy.
now I can just copy these guys. It has to be a tortilla or a shell for it to be a taco. Is tortilla bread? Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's made of grain and shit. You're not gonna swear on stream.
Fuck.
What? Okay, wait, I'm gonna look up the bread diagram. Okay, wait.
These guys need to move over.
The cube rule of food. Alright. Toast is when it's just got bread at the bottom. Alright? Are you following?
No.
Toast is when it's got bread on the bottom.
Okay.
Sandwich, bread on bottom and bread on top.
Okay.
Taco, bread on the bottom, bread on the left and the right side.
Bread specifically?
Well, starch.
Okay.
Then you got the four sides, you know? Bottom, top, left, and right. And that's sushi. Alright?
Okay.
Then you got the soup / salad with a bread bowl. So it's the bottom and all sides.
Okay.
And then you got the calzone, which is all sides are covered.
All 6 sides.
Yeah. That's the cube rule of food.
Oh, cube rule. Okay, I get it now. If a hot dog is a taco, then a sub or a hoagie is a taco as well.
No.
Think about...
Oh, wait. Oh, they're thinking with... Yeah, okay. So I was thinking the way that... Like, you can buy them at stores where the bread is 2 separate pieces of bread.
Yeah.
It depends on what type of hoagie you get, I guess. Because the way that Subway does it is that it's one continuous piece of bread that's folded.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. But it can also be a sandwich because if you have 2 disconnected pieces. And depending on the quality of the bread, I guess you could go from a taco to a sandwich if the bread breaks while you're eating it.
Hi, Zelda. Oh, she's got her thing.
I told you she was beautiful.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
I guess that's what Puppy was whining at.
Well, I'd consider a sub a sandwich. I'm sticking to hot dog equals sandwich.
You can continue looking at it.
Chad, I think this level might be done. Swag rat, let's go! Oh, no! The end wall doesn't sync anymore because I put the object over here. Hang on.
I cannot believe you.
I know, I'm just awful.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it, but... Oh, I figured out how to pin Minecraft to my desktop.
Nice.
That is very nice.
You're a real second coming on that one. This...
No, I'm the chosen one. You know what we should do later? Play Buddy Simulator.
I might need one of those.
You'll probably, dude. I can't drink it right now the way my tummy is.
So if a hot dog is cut all the way through, it's now a sandwich.
Why would you ever cut a hot dog all the way through? That's the real problem we need to be looking at here. Is this still Desmond?
Dennis?
Sorry, Dennis. Yeah.
That was Dennis.
I cannot believe the slander that is happening.
I think there needs to be like one more structure above
Hey, wait,
above
what's
this.
Minecraft? What's the newest Minecraft?
The newest Minecraft.
What's...
It's Minecraft himself.
No, okay, wait.
Okay.
For 1.21. 1.20.4. Good job.
Tell your girlfriend to chill.
No! Tell your fan base I'm gonna beat them up. Specifically one member.
Generation Retro sucks. I assume you've seen Colin's video on it?
I love Colin and Judy.
Flip them.
Judy Colin.
There you go.
Sometimes I just gotta do it wrong.
That's okay. As long as you don't mind me telling you what the right answer right answer is after.
Because I know I'm dumb.
Okay.
What? Are you gonna argue with me on that?
Are there worse levels than it? Yes. My first level.
I got it, your Beat Saber level.
Hey, that got featured.
That doesn't mean it's good.
It doesn't mean it should have been 9-star.
It was 9-star because it took more, like you had to like prepare yourself emotionally to go through that level.
It should be medium demon.
My game's still, my world's still here.
Oh, good. Guys, what's the platformer demon list level that was released like a month or two ago? What is that level? I think it was made by youre.
Made by Yo Mama. What? Oh, this is
Floating Outskirts. Yes, my Beat Saber level was the original Floating Outskirts. Oh, I'm dumb. I need to make the background, or the ground colors linked to the background. Hang on. Dennis is wanting me to ask you how many creator points you have.
Oh, probably 0. Probably big, fat, whopping 0.
Youre stole my level.
You know what I would like
This
to ask
platform
him?
a demon list? No, but like, there's going to be in 2.2. It's just like Youre managed to program a platformer into 2.1, but it's like so hard that it's demon list worthy. So like, you're both very correct and very wrong at the same time, just depending on what you're talking about.
Oh, were you talking to me?
I was not.
Okay.
I was talking to chat.
You said you both. You said you both are correct.
You're both correct.
Yeah.
Like, you are both correct, not like plural yous.
When you say both, you're talking to more than one entity.
No, that would be y'all.
No!
Okay, guys, I think the level's done.
I'm having trouble spelling
Actually, no, it's not. This first structure, I don't like that gear. I want to change it to something else.
the grass. It's growing.
Yahoo. I need something that I can hold. It's like, that's my distance.
I'm gonna make a new world.
I would say I could join you, but
No, you can't.
Minecraft being a bitch. Is this a building live stream? This is. This is suffer user. Hello. I'm building a GD World style level. I love GD Cologne.
I had to think about what Tori was saying.
It's okay. I'm thinking, I feel like I need more things in the ground. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I can put them on one. I think I'll do these things. Have them be, color 4, but at like 40% opacity. I think that would be just fine, and then put them on bottom 2 so that they can go behind the objects without worrying about clipping. That's good. Put one right there. Now, when I'm doing things in the ground, like ground spikes and stuff, I like to put where the biggest ones are first because they take up most room, obviously. And then where there's less room is where I put the smaller ones, because I feel like the placement of the bigger ones are the most important. Because then you can put like a medium one, a big one, and a medium one, like this, and this is a lot better to look at than this. This is way too like rigid. This is more like organic, kind of like natural chaos, if I can put a term to it. It's like here. Okay, yeah. See, I like this. Like this, and then I can just, whoops, take this, boop, boop. Put it over half. I think after this, this will be the level done then.
Oh, shoot, I'm stupid.
Wow. You're not good at creating? It took me a long time to be good at creating. The ground, it's gone. Add some low opacity glow to the ground spikes. Would Rob do that? He would, actually. I have a
Really?
Yeah, I have a video of all 10 GD World levels back to back, and so I can kind of like scrub through those, and it appears that Striker has that, so I'm gonna, if Rob's done it, I'm gonna do it, but I also get a little bit of freedom just like because I deserve it, you know? Treat myself, it's a cheat day. You made PVZ and GD? That was you? I remember that level. I tried to make block deco. You won't believe it. It turned out good. We celebrate those little victories. We gotta celebrate the little things in life. Okay, I think I might be done with this. I really like this. I don't know why, there's just something so nice about this. I think this level's done. When he finishes, let's celebrate. I might be done right now. Liv, do you want to come check it out, or do you want to wait?
I'm good.
Huh?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. Alright, guys, this is Flow. Nice. We had a talk on it. See, here's the thing. I don't remember every single possible thing that's happened in my life.
What?
So yeah. Did the block move?
Yeah.
The ending isn't syncing up anymore. I don't know why that is. Oh, I'm the cube. Shit. Why is that not syncing? Okay. So the jump is fine. How about that? There's gotta be another object somewhere then, because like that didn't change. Oh! I'm so dumb, it's the pulse triggers. God damn it, okay. I like this over here. Oh god. Yeah, now I need to move this back. Yeah, back that up. There we go. God, sorry for my stupidity. Let me verify it again.
Your stupidity.
Yeah, let me just go verify my stupidity real quick. Yep, checks out.
Yep. Just as stupid as I thought.
Yep. Cool. Alright, that's that level done.
Make it like another one.
I think I'm gonna start one.
Nice.
I'm feeling... I feel like I still want to build, which is kind of nice. I'm going to go get the ID of the song that I want. So just give me 1 second.
What?
I know.
The fish died.
The fishy.
Yeah, I just swam through an area that I saw fish earlier, and I just picked up tropical fish. Narrative storytelling. Sorry, environmental storytelling at its finest.
Is it not on Newgrounds? Hang on. Hang on. Let me go to Newgrounds. Sit tight, guys. I'll be there in a second. No, I don't want to pay for Newgrounds. Okay, it is here. Okay, here's the song we're going to be using. As I said earlier, Unstable Geometry by Waterflame. Because I feel like this kind of needs to be used.
This Waterflame is amazing.
Waterflame is great.
It's
I remember doing a building stream for 8 hours. I did a 10-hour stream a long time ago. I lost a bet, and so I had to listen to the Beep Beep I'm a Sheep 10-hour torture test. And so I made a stream out of it, and I played, like... I did GD building, but I also just stopped building and went and played Roller Coaster Tycoon when I was done building, and then I went back to building. Okay, so I need to figure out where I want... like, what section of the song I want. This feels like it needs to be the slope introduction level. Yeah, okay. Right there is where I want it. Ooh, hang on. I might need to pull up my stopwatch for this. Because I feel like trying to just manhandle this. It's gonna be weird. Okay. I got a stopwatch going so I can get the time right. Okay, yep. So I'm gonna do 23.3 seconds in. Am I gonna do 23.3 or 23.2? 23.3, okay. So this is where it's gonna be the speed. The speed is gonna change right there at the drop. That's what I want. Slopes are gonna be fun to introduce because at this point, GD World has already introduced Cube, Ship, Ball, UFO, and Wave, and now Robot, I guess, because of the last level. So we could switch game modes a couple times, where it's not just like like the level years where it's all ship, or embers where it's all ball. It could be like cube, UFO, and then ball. Like, we could have more than 2 game modes in one level, which I think would be fun. This first part needs to be cube, though, and then past the speed also needs to be cube, so then ball would probably be a good one after that, because that's like one of the easier ones to grasp. It's actually kind of in the middle of the... Yep, right there. Ship would be a good one to end on, I think, actually. Then another cube, maybe? Oh, and then that's the perfect end right there. Is it 13? About. Nice. Okay. I got a really good idea just for this end gameplay bit. One structure, slope, really big slope. Ah! So like this actually could be a good spot for the red orb. Oh, I like that idea. Okay. Shoot. See, now I'm just going. This is fun. Kind of speeding. Yellow orb. You'll be able to see more of the arc from it. Making one of those levels where it's just really bad Flappy Bird? Absolutely not. Especially considering that Space Pirates is already a level. Nah. GD players, when they see a square jump up and down. Real. I'm gonna integrate the slopes into the decoration before the icon actually interacts with it. Something like a Hexagon Force actually did that, I've noticed. There's a structure that's just like this. And then just at the base is 2 slopes. And the player just does this, just doesn't even interact with them. But I think that's smart. Because you introduce the idea kind of in a safe environment, which is always a good thing to do for platforming games. Introduce the gimmicks safely before the real test comes in later. Genie players when they see 3 triangles in a row. True. I regret life choices? Why? What'd you do? Yeah, let me do that. Let me do that. Egg. That doesn't sync. Let's see how this works. I like this. The bramp, bramp. Say egg! Actually, with the way that you spelled that, it would be egg. Excuse me. Excuse me. Unbelievable. Jarvis! 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 Oh! Good boy. Oh! Good boy. Come here. Good boy. Jar Jar. The goober. Yeah, he's our goober. He's a goofy goober, yeah. Bam. Ba-da-ba-dum. Add a Walter White boss fight. Hell no. If you buffer, that still works. Actually, I could just move the structure over. That might be good right there. Hehehe. It's actually exactly how long it took me to learn all of those. It takes around 900 hours to learn German, 1,000 for French, 3,000 for Japanese. And it takes 100,000 plus to get the level of skill to beat the top 100 demon list. Yeah. I'm so glad I'm a builder and not a player. Like, genuinely. I would much rather spend my time doing something creative than doing something like... like... I don't even know how to describe it. You have an epic creator tip? Bro, drop that info. Blue pads were introduced, right? Or blue orbs? Blue orbs were introduced. They were introduced in round 1. I have a great creative tip, copy paste. True. If you were gonna do the same thing anyways, then why not? For those who are curious, the reason I put these brick blocks right here is because they don't have a hitbox, because sometimes the corner of the hitbox can jut out between the two slopes and throw off the arc, which is really unfortunate. So I do that, not only as a style thing, but also as a help for the flow of the gameplay. You can have them here, like I don't need to put brick blocks here. For whatever reason, that's okay. But right here, it'll throw it off. I'm kind of thinking lava for this theme. What do you guys think? Like purple background, but lava. I don't think I'm gonna do like finger dash blocks. And of course, you gotta have a slope fly you into the portal. Yeah! Dude, why is this so fun? I'm about to go get another drink with how long the stream's going. Put my phone in, actually. Don't have a charger up here, that's fine. What's the theme? See, I don't know. I don't really have a theme chosen for this one. I kind of wanted to build the layout and hope it would come to me while building. Hehehe. That's fun. That's fun. Slopes in general just add so much. And a dance battle at the end. I think y'all are starting to lose the plot of what this is supposed to be. Make top one gameplay. No! What's a fair price for an indie game on Steam? Well, I think it depends on a couple things. One is, like, what's the replayability? Like, how long is someone going to be able to sit down and play the game for? Because, like, GD is endless, and it's only, like, $5. But Super Mario Odyssey is like 50 hours, but that shit's $60. So it depends. Ah. Oh, Jason. Tell me what you're chasing. I just forgot to activate my neuron there. I'm a genius. I'm gonna move this back where it was. Right there. What if I introduce the slopes only in the ball? See, I think what's nice about this is that you get the introduction before the speed change. So you already have a general idea of how they work. And then this part shows you, hey, momentum is a thing. Right, like if you get flung up, you're gonna go up, and then you introduce something that the player already knows, but that's different from the cube. I think that's good, like, progression in terms of level design. See you later. Have a nice night.
Who is it?
Dennis.
Goodbye, Dennis.
It's so close to working. There it is. Okay. So now I gotta make interesting ship gameplay. How am I gonna do this? I do want to have a part where you go like this and you have to hold against the blocks. And then it does that thing. And then you have to keep holding through it. Yeah, that might work right there. Hehe. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I think that's just a fun gimmick. Hero Brain?
I spawned to sniffers.
Did you make a new world?
In the game before. Huh?
Did you make a new world?
Yeah, I'm a creative right now.
Oh, okay.